President Barack Obama called for calm after the acquittal of George Zimmerman in the shooting death of unarmed black teenager Trayvon Martin, saying his death was a tragedy and that the nation should seek ways to stem gun violence.
Welcome back, everyone. In the moments leading up to Jordan Davis's death, a 17-year-old was doing what many teen boys do, hanging out with friends and trying to pick up girls. Seconds later, he was fatally shot, allegedly during a dispute over loud music.
No longer be in the area. It is no longer a peaceful protest.
Michael Dunn admits shooting Davis, but says it was in self-defense.
This is crazy out here. We don't trust them police no more.
He wasn't causing any harm to nobody. We had no weapons on us at all.
Dorian Johnson says he was walking home from a convenience store with his friend Mike Brown. They were walking on the street when a Ferguson police officer from his vehicle told the boys to get out of the street. Then got out of the car, firing a shot.
This is harassment.
Tim and Brown were scared and ran away from the officer.
The officer that was involved in the shooting of Michael Brown was Darren Wilson, D-A-R-R-E-N Wilson, W-I-L-S-O-N.
First of all, it ought to be said that among all these questions, everybody understands, most importantly, the loss of your son.
Trayvon was a fun-loving child. He was our child. We miss him dearly. Just to have your child's life taken away from you like that, it hurts. And it's a process that will take a long time to start the recovery from.
A teenager just trying to get home. This was no burglar. This was somebody's son that was trying to get home.
I just wanted to live.
He wasn't doing anything wrong.
Wanted to live life. I wanna thank everyone getting they prey on. I'm speaking through Prince Deekon, this is Trayvon. I can't believe I'm gone, I'm missing my dad and mom. They want me home, y'all should hear him at my tombstone. I was walking back from the store with my goodies in my hoodie. Saw this dude that was creeping up kinda funny. Had a feeling he was following me. He in the car, so I lost to a couple yards. I kinda feel like running, but why? I did nothing. So I peek around the corner in the dark to the sidewalk to try to see if I could see him. Didn't know that I would meet him, like in the Coliseum. He spoke with a rude attitude, who this little Latin dude, he said. What you doing, boy? He was sounding so mad. I said, if you are a cop, homie, show me your badge. He said, I'ma show you something. Then he pulled out a gun, trying to scare me. But is this man really trying to kill me? He rushed me, I punched him in the face. Then we started wrestling. He grabbed me by the waist, fell to the ground and started rolling around. Although I'm scared, I don't like bullies, I'm holding my ground. Then he fired around, he shot me in the chest. I jerked, lost my breath, and started thinking to death. Like there goes my hopes, my loved ones and dreams. I never breathe again, I'm bleeding out. I started to see Jesus, so I'm screaming him. I tasted my blood as it poured from my mouth. I thought about God and my family at the house. I felt so alone, felt cold and numb. My heart rate slowed and counted down to 1. Started to cry, then I died. I just wanted to live, I just wanted to be alive. I was only 17, I really wanted to see things that I'd never seen. Now I can't feel a thing.
I can't feel a thing. I can't feel a thing. Can't feel a thing. Can't feel it. I can't feel it. Novacane. I can't feel it. Novacane for the pain.
We was out enjoying the ride. Then we drove up to a gas station on November 23rd of 2012. Didn't know that I would die that night or make news across the nation. A white man would condemn himself to hell. My name's Jordan Russell Davis and I love hip-hop. So do my boys Leland and Tommy and Tevin. Old dude didn't like cartoons. I sorta told him screw you. Next thing you know I'm standing in line up in heaven. Hold on, I need a second. Don't cry for me, mama. Don't cry for me, dad. Be strong. Be strong. I miss you guys. I miss you guys. In your heart is where I live. Your heart is where I live. Bullets riddled the car. I remember how it stung. To my door, to my legs, to my heart, to my lungs. I remember the shock. I remember the fear. Feeling like it ain't fair while I'm gasping for air. Tommy hit the gas, dude shooting while we driving away even. I can hear him laughing like the laugh of a straight demon. I won't live past the day My heartbeat stopped and I passed away. I'm missing out on prom and bomb food from my mama. I'll never be a husband or a man nor a papa. Dad, I really miss my dad. I remember the laughs and all the talks we had. While my spirit's in heaven, his spirit is sad, and I can feel the spirits of people that really mad. They're crying out for justice. I just wanna run again to keep it real. I'm never gonna feel all the
pretty girls involved with me, making pretty love to me. Pretty, pity, pity. All the pretty girls involved with me, making pretty love to me. Pretty, pity, pity.
I am Mike Brown from Ferguson, Missouri, and I got shot down 6 times up my arm to my head at the top, just for walking down the block by a trigger happy cop. Nah, I wasn't perfect, but did I deserve it? I'm not a gorilla nor a killer, but yeah, I did wrong sometimes. Said that warrant this cop that grabbed me by the neck, be brutal and disrespect instead of serve and protect. It was me and Dorian, stolen from the Historian. Cops said get the fuck up the road, but we were ignoring him a little, feeling belittled. He pulled in the middle of the road and grabbed my throat. I started to choke, resisting instinctively. Then he pulled out his gun. I broke away in a panic, screaming Dorian run. I stopped and attempted to man up with hands up with 10 rounds. I was dead before I hit the ground.
Can't feel a thing. I can't feel a thing. Can't feel a thing. Can't feel it. I can't feel it. Novacane, Novacane, Novacane. I can't feel it. Novacane for the pain, for the pain.
It was funny, silly, it make you laugh. Any problems that was going on, any situation, it wasn't nothing that he couldn't solve. He'd bring people back together. He's a good boy. Didn't deserve none of this. We need justice for our son.
Ferguson Police Chief Tom Jackson says the St. Louis County Police Department is handling the investigation and says as standard procedure, the officer has been put on paid administrative leave.
You took my son away from me. You know how hard it was for me to get him to stay in school and graduate.